All right. Good evening, Who That Nation. Welcome to the WDN Chatline podcast. This is the host CB, and I'm here with my co-host WD. WD, how life going for you, fam?
Oh man, it's solid, man. It's good to talk some football on this Tuesday night. We had a Monday night game to watch yesterday, and I know we've been pretty busy, but either way, we here to talk about the Saints. We gonna cut to the chase and talk about this team right now that's not at a good state. But yeah, man, I'm ready. Let's do it. No music today, by the way.
Yes. Who That Nation. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start to your week. Obviously, our Saints is not pulling through for us at the moment. But we'll see, how things pan out. But right now, it's not looking good at all. But basically tonight we're gonna just chirp a little bit on the Bengals game. Um, we wasn't able to come on for the post game show after the game, so we just gonna chirp on that a little bit. But the show gonna mainly be about the upcoming matchup for the Arizona Cardinals. But we will be talking about the state of the Saints. Um, and just giving our thoughts and opinion. The show won't be too long tonight. We don't believe, but we definitely will be highlight you guys' feedback, and we want you guys' thoughts and opinions in the comments. Shout out to everybody in the comment section. See you guys tuning in. Shout out to Brandon McGowan, Leslie. I mean, that's basically what it is right now. I mean, it's just clear cut, 100% honest. That's what this team is right now, fam. But welcome, fam. Shout out to you. See the OG Jerry Poor in the building. So shout out to everybody that's tuned in. Trav 504. So shout out to everybody. So let's just go ahead and jump on this Bengals outcome. Obviously, the game going good. Game going good. We taking the lead. We're in the lead in the fourth quarter. And basically we have a history of ending games like this where, you know, you got a receiver just breaking off for an offensive player, just breaking off for a huge game, whether it's a touchdown or something to get them in position to win the ball game. So that's basically was the outcome. But let's just chirp on a little bit, man. What was your thoughts on your takeaway from the Bengals game?
Well, not just only the Bengals game, just the team in general. Let's cut to the chase. This Saints team is not a good team right now. They just ain't a good team. I mean, there are a reason why they are 2-4 at the moment, despite you know being in these close games like the Vikings game, the Bengals game. You know, they're not a good football team. It is what it is. Just call it for what it is. We've been talking about it the past couple of weeks. Like they got to get it together now before this schedule gets brutal. And at this point, it's heading into the worst part of the schedule, in my opinion, soon. So who that nation? We gonna have to, brace ourselves for the worst. Look, I would love to be optimistic and say we can win this game, win that game. Well, first of all, I do believe the Thursday game is winnable, but the Saints they got to do a lot better. So let me just get into this talk about the Bengals game. I just want to talk about the team in general. Offensively, look, I mean the offense. One thing I will say, man, it's so much more fun and better watching the team actually like score points. However, when it comes to the second half, we can't be kicking no field goals versus Joe Burrow or any quality offense, man. You don't want to be kicking field goals, man. You want to be able to do something in the red zone, man. And that's just what we didn't do offensively. The play calling was I didn't think the play calling in general was just overall bad, but I thought there was some plays, some weird calls here and there, every other down. And so, I say run the ball, but running on second and long, like I'm just thinking like, man, like what are y'all doing? This is a game where we had over, I think, 200 yards of rushing. The run game didn't always work, but when it did, it looked promising. I kind of wanted to see more with Taysom and Kamara. Even Ingram had some nice runs, but at the end of the day, man, when it came to those critical downs, I felt like most of the game we was running. We was basically running the clock out really well, but it just we started stalling, man. We started stalling. Um, I felt like the coaches played it way too safe. And like I said, versus Joe Burrow, man, you cannot play it safe. You have to be a little more aggressive. Um, and yeah, I felt like offensively we fell asleep. We can't just be kicking field goals. Defensively, I don't want to say that this is looking at the I don't want to call it like it's the 7 and 9 seasons Saints where they had the worst defenses in the NFL. No, but I will say this is looking more like a Greg Williams type of defense. And I'm not talking about bounty. I'm not talking about hard hitting. I'm talking about, all out blitz and you still not getting home or you missing the quarterback. You giving up over 20 yards, bad tackling. You know what I'm saying? You diving at legs and stuff and you're missing guys. It reminds me of that 2011 to 2012 ish defense. That's what it just reminds me of. Um, yeah, man. I look. I mean, when it's all said and done defensively, I feel like the front four is just not non-existent. We know Cameron Jordan had a huge game versus Seattle. Um, but it's not enough. Like we've been saying, he cannot be the savior of this D line. Davenport, you're a first rounder. You're not showing up. You're not getting to the quarterback. You're not getting sacks. I think you got only a half a sack. David Onyemata, I don't know where this guy has been. It seemed like ever since he got off that suspension, he's been non-existent. And that's going beyond this season. That's talking about last season. He hasn't existed, man. Um, Payton Turner, he's been injured. I think he's coming back. Not that it really matters because he hasn't really done anything outside of a freaking Carolina game in which we did pretty bad in last season. When it's all said and done, the D line is not doing enough. The defense looks slow. The secondary is not good. It's definitely not as good as what it was last season. Let's keep it real. Let's call it for what it is. We miss Marcus Williams. We miss CGG. Malcolm Jenkins was playing better than Tyrann Mathieu. I thought it was a strong safety, the free safety issue. But when it's all said and done, that passion that he once had, that he seemed to have, it just ain't there, man. He doesn't want to tackle. He's not giving in. You know, it's just looking bad, man. Bradley Roby at this point, I don't want to say he's hot garbage. I think I think there's times he can be solid, but let's keep it real. He ain't no Marshawn Lattimore. He's a different style of a corner. He doesn't have the strength of Lattimore. He has the speed, but he's a much smaller cornerback. And when it comes to somebody, when it comes to receivers that are strong, man, he can't he can't handle just some of those catches, man. It's just strong receivers. He get manhandled, man. The tackling has been an issue, like I said. Uh, Chris Harris Jr., man, he didn't look too good this game. The whole defense looks slow. Really, the only thing that's good on the defense right now is the linebacker core. They've been trying. And the sad part about it is the D-line ain't even getting sacks. It's the linebackers getting sacks. The Mario got 4 sacks. Pete Warner, he almost got a sack, but he couldn't get there. He tried to get the Burrow and he tripped up. And DeMario tripped up along with him. So, I mean, really, our linebacker core has been doing everything they can, but right now it's just not helping them. is making the Mario age faster than what he needs to. He's already what 33, 34. It's just not looking good, bro. Defensively, trash, man. It's not the worst in the world, but it's bad, man. We have taken a huge step back, and that is upsetting to say because DA is the head coach. He's supposed to be a defensive guru, and much like Sean Payton is a offensive guru last year, the offense was among the worst in the NFL. And so now we just hit a whole 180 now. Now the offense is actually scoring points. Not saying that they're getting it done completely because we know what happened in the fourth quarter, or just for the past few games, for that matter, besides the Seahawks game. Um, yeah, man, it just sucks to see, man. It really does suck to see. Our special teams ain't really been. I mean Blake, man, when that when that punt hit the top of the I don't know what happened. I looked away from the TV, but yeah, man, when Blake can't get the ball out there, man, that's when you know everything's just going bad, man. So that was just at the worst time and at that. Uh, you know, pretty much I feel like I'm talking about all the bad right now. So I'm gonna let you go, CB. I just feel as though right now this team just ain't good. They're way too undisciplined. We're so busy used to seeing penalties on the opposing team. Them committing penalties, and yet here we are seeing penalties we haven't really seen from this team in a while, man. So DA, man, it's time. DA, the coaching staff, they're gonna have to step up, man, because it's looking really, really bad. The schedule don't get any easier, and yeah, right now we are looking at a Thursday night game where we still have the same amount of injuries. We are getting Olave back, but outside of that, man, it ain't much, man. Cardinals, they're the same record as us, and I'm not trying to go forward to that game yet, as we know we still got to continue to talk about the problems of this team. But it's just enough. Enough is enough, man. I mean, like we sit up here, we talking about the same issues over and over. You know, really, I mean, we can even go far back and talk about the decision making. We talking about Marcus Williams and CGJ.
Yeah. I
Um,
mean, what was he getting full of himself a little bit right there at when it's week one is right in front of your eyes and you make decisions like that.
absolutely,
Uh, hey, I mean, some moves will come back and bite you. I mean, like I said, we'll get into that, but
yeah. And
we
I
talking
mean,
about
look, I don't want to cut you off, CB. I just really, I feel like I gotta get a lot of stuff out of there, man, right now, because I don't wanna miss anything. I'm just trying to have everything that's in my head right now come out because there's just a lot with this team it ain't hitting, and there's too much talent on this team to be 2-4. That's the frustrating part. The NFC is not good right now. I'm gonna say the AFC side is looking. You remember how the NFC was dominating the league for the most part? Well, that's pretty much the AFC side right now. But the NFC is not looking good as far as when we looking at the Bucks and the Packers. However, you have the Eagles looking good. You got the Vikings balling. There's some good teams. The Giants. Teams that aren't usually good. They're actually doing pretty well right now. But it's just that you look at teams that's been successful the past couple of years, and you look even no further than our division. Our division, I know the Falcons beat the 49ers, the Bucks they lost to the Steelers. It's like you're looking at the records and you're like, oh man, well we're not out of this yet. I mean, right now it is time to hit the panic button despite all that. Because at the end of the day, this is not a good football team. We have to pull these games out, man. And our schedule is brutal. It's brutal. So we can't keep, talking about, oh man, we ain't out of it yet. We ain't out of it, man. Right now, we are in a huge hole right now. And yeah, I agree with what you're saying. DA, I feel like he was full of himself right there. You know, Not only did you pretty much lost Marcus Williams in free agency. I look, the thing with CD and stuff like that, man, is just you wanted them to at least resign somebody, like either a Trey Hendrickson or Marcus Williams, a CD. You wanted to pay McCoy, but I don't understand this argument about Davenport. Like, oh, they should invest in the defensive line. Well, here's the thing: it shouldn't be about position. It should be about the quality of play. You know, Marcus Davenport hasn't done enough to be talking about paying him or letting this guy go, even if there are a DB, because those DBs have been balling their behinds off for this team. And then I'm going to go back and talk about some of the fans too. The fans, we have got, I mean, really, I'm saying we because I know I wasn't, but we, dog, some of the fans have got to stop co-signing this BS, man. They have to. Stop letting the team get away with some of these moves. When we was trying to critique the team, man, I felt like we gave the correct criticism, like they shouldn't be doing this, they shouldn't be doing that, man. They got guys that are ballers for this team. You know, we have got some fans just have got to stop, you know, co-signing the BS because it's not helping. That ain't helping us get anywhere. Don't let it. Don't let that I would say don't let these dudes think that it's okay to be doing this, man. Cause CD ball for this team, man.
Facts.
So yeah, the decision making it's been very poor and it's showing up right now. That's why it's relevant to the discussion. That's why we are discussing that right now because it's relevant. Everything is showing. Don't be in denial and say it's not affecting us right now. I can tell you right now, all the fans and all the fans that's not, I'm gonna say the fans that's not even Saints fans, they could see it. Oh man, you remember when the Saints had a good defense the past couple of years when they were faster, making plays all over the place. Look what's happening. We only got one interception. Tyrann Mathieu got the interception, and he's been playing he's been playing horrible. Think about it. I mean, bro, CB. I'm man, I have no words, man. How bad this team has been. As far as it's just too much talent. Too much talent. You got. I'm sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, but Rashid, I think that's his name.
Yes,
This
yeah,
man, this man. First of all, this man got wide open on the first drive. I think that was the first drive, and yeah, the ball, it went the wrong way, but you saw we had an opportunity there. Then he breaks off a long touchdown run. That man fast, by the way. Oh, it looked like we got another weapon. Then we don't see him the rest of the game besides returning kicks. What the hell? I don't. I man, CB, CB. There's just so many problems, man, right now, and it's like I don't even. I'm jumping all over the place right now because there's just so many, and I just don't even know where to start, where to, end, because it feels endless at this point.
I'm gonna read this super chat before our time, man. Shout out to Jay Smart for the 4.99 super chat. He said the blame should be placed on Loomis and Da. This team is lackluster, bad trades, not re-signing Marcus Williams. Have the team stay on in the injury tent. Uh, I mean, yeah, somewhat. I mean, when we look at it now, yeah, the Marcus Williams, yeah, that move definitely let him walk. Maybe it was for the money, but I believe some other moves didn't have to be made in order to keep a guy like that with that much range. But we get into that. But I mean, the team we got right now, we got enough talent not to be 2-4. I
Exactly, and
mean,
that's where I'm at. You know.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree. With what you're saying, but I mean, I don't look. Nobody can look at this roster coming into this season and think we would be at a 2-4 start. I know we've been battling injuries and stuff like that, but we still got enough to have overcame. And if you look at how the games turned out and stuff, these was close ball games. These what no, we getting beat by 14, 21 points. If anything, really that Panthers game to me was the only game that was kind of we had to climb back into like that.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
and it's a shame we lost to them in general. Like
right.
that's like stuff like that. Like I don't wanna come off as oh like oh yeah we just lost these close games, so we're not that don't necessarily mean we're a bad team. No, see, like losing to the Panthers, that just shows we're not a good football team. That team, they had there's no the Saints had no business losing to that team. None whatsoever. I understand injuries. We have injuries. That's just the unfortunate part of it, man. That's the unfortunate part of the game in general. But yeah, man. I mean, other than that, we should have beat the Bengals. We should have beat Minnesota. We was in position to win these games. I mean, we was up for most of this game. The Bengals game, we was up for most of that game, and let them right back in. And look, I knew Chase was about to go off, man. It's like I just knew. I was like, man, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Burrow, he ain't going that road with me. Like he was going at him at first, but I was like, he ain't doing it enough. Cause I'm telling you right now, it's gonna happen in the fourth quarter. I knew it was coming. I mean, it was inevitable. So
But isn't it ironic? Like we always get in those situations and fail. Like I mean, that's just like with the Minnesota game when Jefferson made that. They was going down for the drive and he
mm-hmm.
caught like a 30, 40 yard pass on Washington, and then that
Yeah.
put him in position to seal the deal. Like we always in these situations and don't close it out. Like I mean, that's beyond this season. Like I don't know what it is. Like why we hadn't been able to just seal the deal when the other team got the ball. It's always something crazy happening where somebody get burnt, slip or something, and then they go ahead. But I mean, far as the Bengals game, we pretty much know what happened. I mean, like you said, why try to manage the game to the extent they was when you got Joe Burrow, and also the way our defense is playing. Why? I mean, you can't try to control the game like that. If you're trying to manage a game like that, you got to make sure your defense gonna do their part, and getting the ball back to you. I mean, if you're trying to control it to that extent, if your defense is letting Joe Burrow just sling it around and no pressure, no interception, nothing like that. When you're trying to control it to the extent they was, you got to make sure your defense is able to hold a in. But pretty much, we know what was the outcome of that game. Uh, like I said, we was in control. We got in control of that game on into the fourth quarter, and then history repeated itself. Like the Minnesota game with Justin Jefferson on Marshawn. But as far as the team, I'm gonna start on the defense, man. We was talking about Marcus Williams, but let's hit on the Honey Badger. The Honey Badger. This guy is he's clearly showed that he's not. I mean that he is past his prime. Now, as far as the suit, I was trying to look up his stats earlier. I was looking at his numbers since he won that Super Bowl. The following year was the 2021 season, and I think he had 3 interceptions, but his numbers had dropped, and then that's when Kansas City parted ways, and then we
Leslie.
picked him up. So I don't know if they seen something, declining his play, and I'm not writing off Tyron. I'm just saying what we seen thus far. All right, bro, out here just making business moves on the football field. This tackling, missing tackles like that, like I I don't see how I can defend something like that. Even that play to that Jamar Chase made on Roby, like where's the help at? Where's the back end help? He coming in, arm tackling. Like what a back end help at? Jamar Chase gonna get the ball. It's a 90% chance Jamar Chase was gonna get targeted. I mean, you know that. And there was no back end help. Showed up late, missed tackle, end zone, 6. Like, come on now. I mean, other than that interception, and I think he had a strip fumble in the Atlanta game, I believe.
That was
Other
me.
than
That was Marcus me.
That
yeah,
was
he had a fumble recovery. It was something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, other than that, man, he definitely been a shell of himself. He's been a shell of himself, and just going back into the off season, I'm not gonna say I was on the train, but I was, when before Marcus Williams had went to Baltimore, with rumors about Tyron possibly homecoming, everybody, talking about woo 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 with Tyron, come home. Um, it was kind of like pushing Marcus to the side. I mean, and man, I'm starting to. I'm not gonna say regret because I'm not gonna say that I was on the train, but I just know I thought Tyron still had that juice in the tank, and it definitely ain't showing right now. Definitely not showing right now. I was looking at the old clip earlier when he was with the Arizona Cardinals. I know you guys probably seen it. It was training camp or I think the championship game, something where he was talking to his defense. Like that hunger, that leadership he was showing. I don't see that. I don't see that with this team. And if you think about it, before he even signed with the Saints, he had made a comment, saying, I don't see, I don't think they need me. I mean, what he was meaning by that is he seen that we had basically had everything covered. I think Marcus was gone at that point, but he was basically like, I don't think they need me. Like he's a need. So I don't know if he came in kind of like I don't want to step on no toes or anything like that. But you gotta do what you gotta do to, keep that juice flowing in you. And far as the defense in general, you go back to Quan. Pete definitely Pete definitely deserves to be playing that spot over Quan. Not saying that, but just look how things folded out. I'm just talking about like just the swag on the defense. Quan, we don't bring him back. Him and DeMario, them Juice Boys and stuff like that. That was a piece of the swag that didn't return. Then we get close to the regular season, and City. I mean, as far as the on the emotional side of things, swag, he was the ring leader for that for the defense. So now you take that away. It's really I don't see no swag, no type of energy or nothing on this defense.
man. I'm gonna tell you, bro. What I'm gonna see what Saints fans, a lot of Saints fans are afraid to say, bro. This coaching ain't working out right now, bro. It's not working out. You understand? And it's not working out for so many different reasons. I don't understand, what what Dennis Allen was thinking. And I remember at that junction of the game, bro, somebody else would have to beat us. We should have double covered Chase. You understand? At that point in the game. And force someone else to beat us. You understand? And like what Dub was saying a few games ago, bro. He putting people, man, in the wrong position, bro. They're not in the position to succeed. You understand? Tyrann Mathieu, man, should never play anywhere near backfield like that. He should be somebody that play close to the line of scrimmage. He shouldn't be back there like that. You know, we just doing all kind of dumbass shit, you know, as far as, you know, this season is concerned. All the little things that we used to do back in the past that created wins for us, we're not doing those little things now that create, you know, dubs for us now. I look back at that game, bro. We, you know, it is ironic that here it is, we don't even turn the ball over. We run the ball well and everything, we still lose the damn game because we failed to do the little small things that was necessary.
Oh, and guess what? Over 200 yards of rushing.
Yeah, and how do you lose the game with that? How the hell do you lose a game with that? And you know what really pissed me off, bro? I mean, really, really, really pissed me off. Was that we had 2 times, bro, to get Joe to the ground. You understand? And that shit cost us dearly not getting them to the ground. That last time, bro, was so damn egregious that it ain't even funny. It ain't even funny, man. He just ran around there and shit, bro. You understand? And everybody just look at him running around. You understand? Now what the hell you think this little midget ass dude gonna do to us Thursday?
Damn.
Huh? We can't find a quarterback, bro. A quarterback gotta be a damn statue for us to sack him now. Mariota did the shit to us week 1. You understand what I'm saying? Every time it looked like, bro, we got a damn sack, they elude us and all this, that, and the third, man. This defensive line is playing like shit.
Yep.
I'm sick of it, man. You understand? Last year, we was up there, we was having a conversation, a debate, you will, right? You understand? Somebody trying to tell me that Marcus Davenport was worth shit, that he was better than Cam Jordan. Man, look, I have to say it, man. Davenport is trash. He trash. So waste goddamn time, man. And I'm gonna tell you something else too, unfortunately, right? Right? So is Payton Turner. He's trash too.
Wait, who? I can't hear you. I can't hear you because you
Payton Turner. He trash too.
Oh yeah.
He trash too.
I knew that. First rounder. Both first rounders.
Man, this shit is sad, man. That shit is sad. You understand the way they let Joe Burrow just run around and all that? That's pathetic.
Crazy. What on your mother? On your mother?
Man, he got money and got lazy. That's what he did. David got money and got lazy. He ain't shit. You understand? We might as well let him go. We can put up Malcolm Roach. You understand? Or Shy Tuttle or anybody into his spot and do what the hell he doing for less money. It's a goddamn shame that Jordan is the oldest dude on our damn defensive line, and he's the only one that playing worth the damn.
Exactly. He had the end of his career.
And we sit here trying to. I'm not gonna say trying to ride them into the sunset, but we thought it was a transition was happening. Yeah, we still relying on Cam Jordan to hold the fort down on the defensive line.
And that is sorry. That is sorry. None of them dudes ain't been ringing no bell. I ain't here, man. I haven't heard Davenport name all damn season. All y'all. They ain't doing shit worth the damn, bro. You know something, bro? Man, the hindsight is a motherfucker, bro. We should have kept Trey.
Yup. But nah, no, but I ain't got
At that time, well, it's not even at that time. Davenport was young. He was young in his rookie deal. So if they would have done away with him, they probably was viewing him as the guy that was going to play out his rookie deal, and then they re-signed. But
Man, the way this dude playing, man, he might as well be injured like he is every damn season.
yeah.
I tell you what, I mean, look, we talk about keeping them, but another thing that says is it's been a player evaluation too. I mean, who's their drafting? Because I mean, they spent another first on Davenport. Remember, man, you had other DEs there too. You know what I'm saying? So,
boy, look, man, I had a whole lot of time to evaluate what's going on here. And if Saints fans really, really knew, man, if you really knew what the hell we looking at here, bro, we looking at somewhat of a damn disaster, bro. We about to go in the rut.
oh yeah,
We don't get some shit, man, because look, and I hate to say this, bro, I really do not like saying this, right? It looked like quarterback is an unsettled issue with us. You understand what I'm saying? That probably going to have to be addressed sometime soon, possibly in this offseason.
Yep, and we don't have a first round pick.
What we got?
We don't even have the capital to even try and get up and try and get a young quarterback or nothing like that. So we're gonna either end up in that little rut where you messing around with different free agents. You understand, and being in perpetuity. You know, going with that bullshit. You understand, or we gonna have to do something creative. You understand, and the way it's looking right now, bro. We starting to look like we about to go down, bro. Like we about to get in the doldrums.
Oh yeah, I mean the schedule is already tough. Like we said to get it together now.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Y'all know how I am. Y'all know how the MOD is, bro. I have no confidence in this coaching staff. None. I'm tired of seeing on the sideline looking all stoic and shit, like he don't know what the hell's going on. I see no passion. I see no fire in him. You understand what I'm saying? In fact, I see no passion. I see no fire in this whole team.
Yep. You remember when we saw that, especially on the defensive side? Remember that?
Yeah. But that starts at the top, bro. That starts with coaching and all that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
The undisciplined stuff that I've seen, bro, is what bad teams do, bro.
And personnel decisions.
Bad teams do make bad personnel decisions. Bad teams and shit, lead the league in penalties. Bad teams lead the league in turnovers. Bad teams make awful plays at crucial moments. That's what bad teams do. Mm-hmm. There ain't no aspect of the New Orleans Saints that played well this season yet. Not the offense, not the defense, and not the special teams. You understand? If you guys are not aware of what the hell is going on around you, right? Everything around us ain't looking good this season. Blake Gilligan is having an awful season. And so is Will Lutz. He missed 3 kicks and shit already. You understand what I'm saying? We are having a terrible season right now. And if we lose Thursday, you might as well pack it up because we're not going to the playoffs. If we lose Thursday,
playoffs.
That you can say, like, you can do a Jim Moore on that. Playoffs. What are you talking about, playoffs? If we lose Thursday, ain't no goddamn way we gonna make it to the playoffs. I'm telling y'all that right now.
I mean, yeah, y'all won't talk about the playoffs. I mean, we lost to the Panthers, dog. Them out of all teams.
Bro, we lost to the Panthers, bro, and we let Seattle look like they was all world on us. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we did.
Diddly.
And I'm telling you right now, bro, look, you understand? Right now, Philadelphia general manager is looking like a genius.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he killing. We
He
helping them.
playing.
We
He
helping them.
playing Mickey.
Helped him.
We helping them.
Saying that we helped them. And we
Mickey may as well go over there.
this
Hey,
team,
they got the real-
and what trips me out is that Pete Carmichael. Are you that slow, bro? I mean, are you that slow, Pete Carmichael? This is not a passing team, bro. You should have figured that out, man, from the get-go. And look at the dumb shit you do, bro, when we running the football. Where is the play action and all that kind of stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Where's the creativity with that?
And that's the thing, man. That's why I say, look, I don't want to cut you off uptown because I know you getting it all out right now. You hitting the mark on everything. But look, I know it's off-season talk, but look, that's why we need to go a completely different direction. You know what I mean? We talking about RPO and all this, man. We doing all this shit with Taysom. When it's all said and done, bro, we need to head into that direction with a whole new staff, man. I'm going to stop right there.
What I don't understand is this, Doug. Why your ass wasn't running the football and shit when Jameis was out there?
Exactly.
What? What it did? You understand what I'm saying? Why all of a sudden Jameis get injured? Now all of a sudden you want to run the football and protect the quarterback after your offensive line got his back broken.
And I know we was fumbling the ball.
Right.
But
do it now. Why you want to run the ball now? You understand? You don't know what Pete Carmichael is. You old fake ass Sean Payton. That's what you are. You a fake ass Sean Payton. We ain't want Sean Payton when your ass we hired.
Damn, Leslie. We lost a coach that got fired 2 weeks later. Just think about that.
Yeah, just think about that. And Dennis Allen got out coached by that buster.
Yup. And if he get out coached by King, oh Lord, he may well just go, man.
Be getting out.
It ain't looking.
Bro. Remember the Minnesota Vikings game?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's up with a fake ass punt.
I mean, like, come on, bro. It is 4th and 2. 4th and short. Oh man, with like, come on, dog. Anytime it's that short, bro, you always look for it. You always look for it.
Man, let me tell you something, bro. Look. The way I'm seeing it right now, bro, Dennis don't look like the one. You understand? He would have to get on a serious one. As a matter of fact, right, in order for me to see Dennis Allen in a different light, man, we will have to make the playoffs.
Shit, we gotta win every game for me.
Otherwise, man, you understand what I'm saying? He's looking like a buster to me, bro.
Fool's gold, dog.
Like a buster to me, bro. You understand? And we ain't even really tried to look at another coach. I think that Gail mind was just made up that she was going to just hire this motherfucker.
Yeah, I mean, and look, man, Eric was in here for a whole shift, dog, a whole 8-hour shift. He was there, dog. He was there for a whole. They was gonna give it to D regardless.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something.
I'm gonna be honest with that. I'm gonna keep it hot. I mean, I was fine with Dennis being, but I mean, if you look how he was responding as a coordinator, I'm just talking about like the fire and passion. Like he not showing that as a head coach. Like on the sidelines and stuff, he was showing more passion as a defensive coordinator. And
yeah,
what's sitting over there just calm as shit.
And what is this BS after the game? Oh, you know, we're gonna try, you know. Just like no sense of urgency, no fire, no.
Yeah, They ain't got
Like,
nothing going on, man. He looking, man. He look like we got busting material right here, bro. And I'm gonna tell y'all something else too, Saints fans. Y'all getting the full truth out of me tonight. Y'all getting it all tonight, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all something else, right? And y'all gonna go, oh, you tripping? You tripping?
Uh-oh.
Huh? This offseason, we should look to trade Michael Thomas.
Well, I mean, I feel like he would. Let's keep it real, Uptown. The people that keep up with the Saints every week, we know he was already at the end. He's basically at the end of the road with the Saints. We know this. Come on now. We know that. And I mean, look, everything.
How much value you think they can get though?
Man, we're gonna have to get
That's a talk for another day. That's a talk for another day.
We're gonna have to get whatever we could get, bro.
The teams know it.
Not in that kind of position with this dude. You understand? Because he often injured now. Got a turf toe and all this shit, man. And, that's all we looking forward to with him now. And I'm gonna be quite honest with you, right? Before we could have said we were saying, okay, we'll trade him, but we were saying in the back of our mind, we was like, well, we trade him, then what we gonna have left? Well, now I see we have left. Olave look like the truth, bro. You understand what I'm saying? He look like the truth. Get rid of this dude, man. I'm sick of this dude and his bullshit now.
But he does have 3 more years, and I forgot what the numbers are. So I mean, gotta look at that too.
Unfortunately, but they should explore opportunities, brother. Get this dude out of here. You understand? I can't take this no more. I can't take this no more. He probably ain't gonna play this week either. You understand?
Oh, no, he ain't playing. He didn't practice today.
You understand? And I don't know. He probably won't play next week either. As a matter of fact, bro, we don't know when Wody gonna play, bro. We have no idea when Wody gonna play, man. You understand? And it look like his shit look like it's contagious too. You understand? Once when he got hurt, seemed like everybody else got hurt. You understand? I'm just sick of this BS, bro. You understand? And a lot of people, man, they see what's going on and they don't want to call it out. You understand? That's why I'm glad when I came in this room, I heard you calling out Taiwan. You understand? Tell the truth, man. You understand? Tell the truth. You can't. I don't live in that Homer. I don't live in those fleur-de-lis colored glasses. You understand?
And Uptown
hometown kid ain't got no fire lit up on his ass for this defense.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't playing good. The hometown kid not. Got the other hometown kid nursing the injury.
Man, aside from that interception he caught, then I remember he recovered the fumble. He didn't cause the fumble. Marcus caused the fumble and he recovered it. And that's it. That's been the highlight of what's going on with this dude so far, man. He be out there playing like he's doing too much thinking, like he got something on his mind or something, if you ask me.
Yeah, and Adebo is definitely a number 2 cornerback, not a number 1 for sure.
Oh yeah. That's
no, he's not, bro. You understand what I'm saying? No, he's not. And this and I can really hammer the back end, bro. Like I can't really, to be honest with you, I can't really hammer them so much, bro, because.
No, but look, Uptown, I know what you're gonna say. Look, we all talk about the front. The front makes the it helps the secondary. You got to get pressure to make plays, but it goes hand with hand. You know what I mean? I feel like both flaws can coexist. You know what I mean? Yeah, like the front 7 and it ain't doing its part. It's not doing anything. Whether as far as mainly the D line. I mean, the linebackers, they doing everything they could do. At least try, at least. But the secondary, they got their own faults, man. Look, it's like look, the playmaking ability is not there. The tackling is atrocious. It's bad, bro.
Yeah, it's bad, bro.
The errors they can coexist, man. So you know what I mean? Like I know the D line has been crap and is terrible. I mean, crap is an understatement, especially when you considering that most of these dudes, first rounders, man, terrible.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, dude, it's like as far as looking at boats, boat units, it's just it. I mean, of course, Lattimore I know you was talking about him and he gotta calm it down and stuff like that. I agree with you completely. But besides that, man, besides him, it's just it's been bad, right? It's been bad.
Yeah, it's been terrible, bro. You understand what I'm saying? It's been terrible. And then, man, this is another game. You understand? Back-to-back games where we sitting around wondering how the hell we lost. You understand how the hell we lost that game? You see, behind little shit. And then I looked at this too, right? I don't know if y'all paid attention to this shit. When Taysom come in there, bro, he got to make the right reads, man. When he doing that RPO, because he did that shit one time, bro, and Trey Henderson came strong on the end.
Mm-hmm. And
had he kept it that time, bro, he would have scored a touchdown.
And that's what I'm saying, man. We so busy trying this with taking Taysom in and out, man. That's why, in general, bro, we just need to head in a whole new direction. I know it's talk for another day, but it's like when we playing around with this stuff, man, we looking at the rest of the league. We know what we got to do at this point.
Yeah, because the shit is getting awful, bro. It's getting to the point where, because a lot of this shit ain't making no sense.
It doesn't.
It doesn't make no.
The personnel decisions don't make sense. Like, I saw all these discussions about, not paying certain guys because we gotta. Of course you gotta pay the lineman first, right? McCoy, that's undoubtedly, of course you pay that man. But somebody like Davenport, bro, you letting people go for Davenport, who has not even showed that he was worthy of 2 firsts. Come on, man.
Just showed potential. He showed hella potential.
Starting right there, that didn't make sense, man.
You can't go for potential if the guy.
Position.
CD had a track record. CD was there. CD was playing. He wasn't missing 10 games a season. He was there. And I'm just see. I mean, CD was the swag of this defense. I'm just talking about the juice. I know you got DeMario there. DeMario, yes. But like the swag and stuff, the energizer was CD. CD was that guy. We don't have that. Thought Tyrod was gonna kind of take that role. He not doing that.
No, indeed.
He making business moves out there.
Bro, look, and I hate to keep bringing up because I know everybody gonna be like, man, you need to get over it. You need to get over it. You need to get over it. But bro, y'all know how I felt about CJJ, man. That is a generational. I feel like he's a generational talent, and also not just that, his trash talk. There's not too many versatile DBs out there like him, dog. And we just let that man go for a 5th round. Okay, if we was going, if we had to do what we had to do and let somebody else pay him, then so be it. I mean, I would have still been upset. But like, dog, come on, man. You giving Philly a whole team, man. Giving Philly a whole team.
Why not let him play out the rest of his contract? If he a locker room distraction, you had all the way up until the trade deadline to make a move. Man, if he would have been balling for us, we could have got more capital than what we got.
But the whole point is, it's like it's going off of what you say, Uptown. A lot of stuff don't make sense. To me, nothing was making sense ever since these personnel decisions was had.
Bro, and I don't even want to hear about that locker room distraction shit because
I don't want to hear that.
Losing is a goddamn locker room distraction. You understand? I don't know how distracted you can be if you're losing. You understand what I'm saying? Shit. Man, and all this shit is coming back to haunt us right now.
Yep. I mean, look at them. They all balling, by the way. I know one of them hurt. And all of them on winning teams are at least 500.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible, dog.
Boy, Bell is balling. Trey Henderson is balling.
Quan up there got the
balling.
The Jets is 4-2, dog.
Yeah.
Jets up there balling, man.
Mm-hmm.
And to even just to put the topic,
like we about to hit Skid Row.
And if you want to come down to our division, the whole division is slumping right now. We can't even take advantage of it and just take off. If we would have been doing what we supposed to been doing, we could have had a 2 game lead right now in the division.
Man, look, if we had the defense from last year, boy, this division would be in our hands right now.
Bro, y'all, do y'all want to actually tell the truth and stop playing with yourself, man? We really supposed to be 1-4. That's what
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
you understand. We squeaked out. We laid there, bro, and we
One
lucked
and
out
five.
and beat the damn Falcons.
Yeah, 1 and 5.
Yeah, I agree. The thing about it is, though, the Falcons are the Falcons. So, yeah, I just leave it at that.
Man, and we laid there, bro. This shit that we doing. Here it is, bro. A bunch of cats, man, that went and hired cats and stuff and didn't want to hire, you know, black coaches and all that, right? Y'all they getting hit with the skids and shit right now. We getting hit with it. Denver getting hit with it. You understand? And who else that was that they got that went there and hired on? Well, Miami, they getting hit with it too right now. You understand? But it is what it is right now, bro. We got to suck it up. We got to ride this out throughout the rest of the season. I don't know how good my stomach gonna take this.
Oh man, we got to look. We gonna have to sit through this one right here.
Because I don't know if I can buy that much Pepto Bismol, bro. You understand? Ain't that many Rolaids in the world. You understand? You can't chew on that many times. You understand? This team, bro, is right now the way it is doing, bro, and I don't see nobody really playing like they really motivated. I don't see too much of a spark or nothing. You understand? Everything look like just straight up business as usual with cats on the field. You understand? They need to find something, bro. They need to look within themselves and be like, we should be better than this. Let's coach better. Let's practice better. Let's study better. You understand? Let's play better. They gotta have that motivation, bro. It ain't, the fans, we behind them and all that. You understand? But we doing the part that we can do. They gotta do the part that they can do.
Hey, look, Wallace. I'm sorry, but Wallace, I get you probably talking about the pregame speeches. I probably agree with that. But that man, he trying his hardest. He's one of them. Him and Pete, they trying their hardest out there. I don't know about everybody else though.
Badger just happy to be playing for his hometown kids.
Don't
Fire lit up your ass, man. Fire lit up your ass. Man, just happy to be home. Lackadaisy.
I don't want to hear that just happy.
Nice
I don't want to hear that, bro. And now are we going to get to? I go to Arizona, bro. You understand? I'm going to tell you right now, right? I don't expect us to win this game.
Yikes!
You understand what I'm saying? You say yikes. What's yikes to me is the fact that they can't quarterbacks like him. We can get down to the ground. They run around, and this dude, man, did you see this dude run around, bro? Last week, did you see this dude run around when they played against the Raiders?
Uptown, we got to see him. We got to see Lamar, bro. This shit ain't gonna be fun.
Bro, we got to see Jalen.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to get ugly, bro. It's about to get ugly, man. We don't play well against those type of dudes. You understand? And really, Joe Burrow ain't really one of those type of dudes. But we made him look like he was one of those type of dudes, though. You understand? I don't have no say, bro. The way right now, man, my confidence is very, very low in this team right now. It's probably at the lowest that it's been in years.
And not to mention, Arizona is getting DeAndre Hopkins back after he served a 6-game suspension.
So you telling
And they
me
got
we
Robbie
do
Anderson.
that Thursday?
Yeah, I think so. And no Lattimore, by the way.
And no Lattimore again, right?
And they
So
got Rondell
basically, the
Moore.
injury to the injury to Hollywood
Brown
really
does not matter. It doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter now.
Yeah, because they got Robbie Anderson from the trade. By the way, Carolina, they having a fire sale, but they basically helped them. Then they got Rondé Moore, and there's somebody else I forgot that they got that could affect us, man. Especially when we don't got Lattimore. So I forgot who the other guy was, but it's a solid receiver.
Yeah, bro.
Oh boy.
Bro, they looking to pretty much win out Thursday night.
And this is just being this ain't down and like we all die hard, but it's a point where you gotta be totally honest about shit. All this, yeah, I think they can get it together. Man, right now, it ain't looking like shit right now. And it ain't looking good Thursday night. Like Uptown said, we sit here having problems with Joe Burrow moving around. Just imagine what Kyler Murray about to do. Just imagine what Kyler Murray about to do with his feet. We had trouble with those type of quarterbacks.
Yeah, we do, bro.
We
And
have to be
that Dennis ain't even figured it out yet. Dennis can't even figure it out. And they can't figure it out on the field either. They look like they shook.
Bruh. Now, the guy with most sacks is Damari, a linebacker, man. A linebacker. Like, come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me we got a linebacker that has the most sacks?
Yep. And Cameron Jordan got 3. Everybody else, I think it's a half and less. I can't think of anybody else that got 1 sack. It may be a
So
DB off a
Davenport
blitz or
doesn't
something. I
have
don't know.
one full sack.
Yeah, bro. And Marcus ain't got nothing. Huh? 0, right? 0 for Marcus, right?
A half.
A half sack. Hell out of here. Half of what?
So
Man.
through 6 games, just a half a sack.
You understand? You know what I'm saying? He out there playing. He not playing like a half a hoe out there. He playing like a hoe out there. You understand?
I'm trying.
That dude, man. I'm sick of him, bro. If there was a game that I thought that he was going to eat, I thought he was going to eat last week. I really did. You understand what I'm saying? This dude, he ain't eating the damn thing, man. It's almost like he on a hunger strike.
Man, look, who that is? It's like this, man. We literally had no turnovers. We had over 200 yards of rushing. The offense scored. I forgot how much the offense scored, but just in general, man. I know the defense didn't get no takeaways. I probably only 1 or 2 sacks. However many it was, it just wasn't enough to win the ball game. What can we say this week that's going to win the football game? It seems like anything we say just don't matter, man. Don't seem like it translates to the team.
Yep. And we got a mass unit. Seems like that's all we have these days.
Mm-hmm. Olave does return, by the way.
Okay, man, that's exciting.
Yeah, but Uptown, I mean, I want to hear your take on it. Me and CB talked about it earlier. But the Rashid guy, man, that man had 2 quality plays. Of course, it didn't connect on the first play. But what happened? Why they didn't use this man the rest of the game? What is going on, dog?
Just piss poor ass coaching, bro. You understand? And like, here it is, people. And I'm gonna tell y'all, people too. There's something too. I'm glad that I remember this because I did not want to forget this. Right? All you people that was out there with all that Andy Dalton, all that Andy Start, that Andy Start. He didn't do shit either. He haven't done a goddamn thing. Shut up. The only game he won, he only passed the ball 25 times and we ran the ball 48 times.
Yeah, Taysom definitely had to save that game, by the way.
Last week, he was
Taysom
playing his old team. You understand? He didn't do shit. He ain't do much of nothing. He ain't do nothing impressive yet either. He the same as Jameis. Jameis won us 1 game, and he won us 1 game. Where's the goddamn Dalton mania coming from? Like he lighting it up. Shut the hell up with that bullshit. I don't want to hear that bullshit no more. Ain't none of these quarterbacks lighting it up. And if you want to be technical, right, the best quarterback that we had all season
Taysom.
has been Taysom Hill.
There we go. I knew it was coming.
Taysom.
Y'all need
Fuck it.
to.
I get to a point where I'd be like, man, let's go with Taysom. Fuck it.
I ain't gonna lie, I got to that point. The first game, I was like, man, you know what, bro? Put Taysom out there, man. Let him run the ball every time, dog. That's how I was feeling that week 1 game.
But you see, if we line him up strictly as quarterback, that eliminates the other.
Yeah, I get that. I get that uptime. I'm just saying though, like it was just so bad before that fourth quarter or so. It's like I was desperate. I'm just like, man, you know what, dog? If they can't stop Taysom, dog, just put him out there, man. So it was just that bad, bro. That's just how bad everything else has been.
Yep. You understand? And that shit, bro. Look, what he should have recognized, bro, ever since damn training camp, was that this team is a running team.
But no, I'm not gonna even go that far because Sean Payton, he didn't seem to understand that either. Cause he wasn't running the ball enough. And I don't get it, bro. It's like even look, Jameis. Remember with Jameis starting, we was gonna talk about him having a better run game. You know, like versus Tampa. You know, of course, Leonard Fournette go out there when Tom Brady's there, right? But it's like we had the run game. We got 2 running backs, 2 quality running backs. You know, and it's like we don't run the ball enough. So I mean, even then, we just ain't learned our lesson.
But the only way we can beat Arizona is that somehow, in some way, we're gonna have to put a lot of points on the board early.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow. You understand? And then hope that we can hold on, brother, you know, and run the football and tick down the clock.
Mm-hmm. Andy Dalton starting, right? Because Jameis, I think Dalton he got a back injury or something.
I think they said Dalton going this week.
Okay.
He's still.
I don't. This shit now it's not making sense now because now it's almost making it look as if Jameis is the reason why we got the record that we have. It's looking like he's scapegoating him now. You understand? Shit, and he ain't doing shit either. How many yards he passed for so far? I doubt he passed for 300 yards in the games that he played so far. So that ain't really the issue. What we need to do, man, is like just, come to premises that we're gonna run the football and have everything predicated off of running the football. Them dudes should be doing double wham blocks, doing traps, all that kind of stuff that teams and stuff that run the football well do. That's what we need to be doing. And all that zone blocking shit don't even work either. These dudes, man, are better linemen, bro, when they being physical, going hat on hat. All that other finesse shit ain't even working with them either. Bro, I know people sitting around, bro, and we upset and mostly confused, but this ain't how this season's supposed to be going, bro. At least that's not what we were sold.
No way.
We was not sold this.
Nope.
You understand? And it's to the point right now, CB, I don't even know what else to say, bro. I just said it all, man. Shit.
I just know with DA, he started off on fire with the offseason. Took a swung at Watson. I mean, just doing stuff like that, it showed he was being aggressive. Right when we got up to the right when we got up to week 1, when he made that CD move, it's like, dang, I hope that don't come back and bite us defensively. Sure. That was the start of That was the start of his miscues. Like I said, I hadn't threw in the towel on him. Any first year head coach or new head coach, I give them 1 year. Give them a year, see if they gonna get the truth back. But right now, it ain't looking too good for him. But the conclusion for me gonna be after week 17. But man, he's definitely showing poor results of you know personnel decisions, leadership.
And he don't.
Getting
The main thing about it is that he doesn't seem to be able to motivate these boys. His motivation, man. He's not a motivator. He don't seem like he's a great motivator to me. You understand? They come out, they play the same flat, play flat. We've been playing flat, man. We haven't put together 4 quarters of a good ball all season yet. We haven't put together 4 quarters of good ball in one game all season. Understand? And we seem to make mistakes on all sides of the ball, every week, including those weeks and stuff that we eventually won the game. It's 2 weeks that we won the game so far. Only 2 weeks. God damn. God damn. I don't think
y'all got any final thoughts? Got the upcoming match. I mean, really, I'm really ain't gonna get into the game like that. I just know Kyler Murray, D Hop, those guys are gonna be present. We got some shit on our hands. We got shit on our hands, this coming Thursday. So yeah, I'm going into detail about this and that, man. I'm just gonna say those names and then we're gonna watch and see what happened. But we already know what we supposed to be doing, and we done put it all out there. What we ain't been doing. So y'all got any final thoughts? Y'all got any final thoughts?
my final thoughts is, bro, just find a way, make a way, man. Win. Shit.
That's all we got, man. Really, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the viewers, man. Y'all make this thing go. It was nice venting tonight. I tell you that. But venting don't do everything, man. Because the team, they just got to get it together. That's what it come down to. So that's all I got, CB. Thursday.
That's all I got is too, CB. I can't say anything else, bro. If I say anything else, man, we probably gonna get kicked off.
I feel you.
Shout
out to the whole Who That Nation, man. Shout out to y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit that like button. And basically tonight we were just being 100% honest. At a point in time, you gotta keep it 100. You gotta be all the way honest with how shit is going with the Saints. It ain't going good at all. I know we've been having some nits and injuries. We still been in ball games. We still been in position to seal the deal, and we ain't been doing it. But we got Thursday. We're gonna see what happened Thursday. As far as tomorrow night, I'm gonna get on Madden for the ones that watch me do my Madden stream. I'm gonna stream the game tomorrow night. So you guys tune in. It'll probably be late night, probably around 9:30. Yeah, around 9:30 Central Time. So you guys be on the lookout for that. Other than that, we're gonna see what happens Thursday. I don't know when we will do a post game. Um, just stay tuned. We'll let you guys know when we're gonna be going live. So just be on the lookout for that. But other than that, let's get this win Thursday night. It's the WDN Chatline podcast, and we're out. Who that?
Who that, baby?
for life.